Hi, this is attorney and investor Bob Diamond with an important message for today. Everything is going to be okay. All that you need to do is make the right moves, keep your head about you, and you can be fine. I know that when we see the news between a war and inflation and recession and constant bickering on all the cable channels and constant bad news, everything from the economy's falling apart to people are fighting, we're irrevocably divided, to people feeling disenfranchised. All of that is simply media people trying to get you to click on their ads, trying to get you upset, because bad news is what sells. As William Randolph Hearst said a long time ago, a big newspaper guy, if you remember the name, if it bleeds, it leads. So we're being force-fed a diet of bad news, and now with Facebook and all the automated pushing of things into your phone, you're really force-fed it. It's really incredible. Try not to get upset, and instead try to take the things that are upsetting, the things that worry you, and do something positive with them. Because you have a choice, I think. You can be upset, you can recede and just kind of lay on the couch depressed, or you can say, what can I do in my life today to help fix this? And I'll tell you what I've done. I mean, in my life, I've had ups, I've had downs, I've had plenty of in-betweens, and some of my ups have been really amazing, some of my downs have been really amazing the other way, really rough. And I remember feeling so sad in those times and so just like it was never going to get any better, and it always does. Life goes on, you just need to be patient and you need to just keep moving forward. You know, the most telling sign of whether someone's going to be successful, especially as an entrepreneur, is how resilient they are. How do they bounce back from the kicks in the head that life gives you sometimes? Because we all get them. We may get them financially, we may get them with our health, we may get them with loss in our life, but we all get them. And it's a guarantee in life that we'll have those painful times. And the question is, what are you going to do when you have those painful times? And I would say economically, we're heading into a more painful time, a lot of recession, lots of problems. And I think what you can do right now is, first of all, if you have debt, do your best to pay it off. Set your lifestyle so that it allows you to live within whatever your means are. And also look for things that you can do to make extra money. Now, I happen to like the Overages business. That's the one that I'm in. That's helping people who have been foreclosed get money back and making a percentage of the money recover for them. I teach that business. I think it's wonderful. That may be a business you want to look at, or you may want to look at something else. But what I would say is look at a way that you can start making money, hopefully as a side hustle at first, so you can see that it worked and get your ducks in a row and get it working right. And then you can move on to a full-time business that hopefully can replace your job income and maybe even make you wealthy. I have a lot of friends who are self-made business people that are by any measure wealthy, and they're what you would call the rich. And when I look at them and think about them, they're all kinds of different people. There are short people, there are tall people, there are bald people, there are hairy people, there are good-looking people, and there are not so good-looking people. They're younger, they're older. They tend to skew older because they have had time to accumulate that wealth, but plenty of younger ones too. But when I look at them, what I see in common between them is that they overcame the fear, and they overcame the people that said they couldn't do it, maybe even a little voice inside them that said, oh, that's dangerous, you can't do that, or you make a fool of yourself, and they did it anyway. And I think a lot of life is just doing that. Just go out and do it. Just like that Nike ad said, just do it. Why did that resonate with people? Because that is the truth. At the end of the day, when you get all your ducks lined up in a row, you need to just do it. You need to execute, pull the trigger, and do it. Now, in the Overages business, the one I know so well, doing it means picking up the phone and calling someone owed money and saying, hey, you're owed a bunch of money for a percentage. I can help you get it. Would you like my help? That's obviously a very short version of what we say, but it is essentially that. And that can be scary for people. They're going to pick up the phone, call a stranger. The strangers often think that we're swindlers and scammers because, if you lost your house at a foreclosure auction, do you really think you could possibly be owed $50,000? The answer is they actually are, but they don't know it. So when you call them, you're not exactly going to get someone saying, oh, I love you, I'm so glad you called, I've been waiting for you. They don't think it's real, but you know it's real, and you got to have the confidence to pick up that phone. So it's the confidence that I see that is the difference between success and failure. And I'm sure you've seen it in your life. Think about when I was a young man, I'd see a pretty girl that I was hoping I could get a date or at least talk to. And then, one of my more bold friends would run over and talk to her, and, pretty soon they're in a nice conversation. I was like, oh, because I was a little bit shy. So, that wasn't the easiest thing for me. But when I would be bold and just be brave and just go up and talk, I could have a nice conversation. That may turn into something, it may not, but at least you have a nice conversation. And when you never have the conversation, you really count yourself out, for sure. And I can tell you that from many years of experience as a relatively shy guy. Anyway, I would say to you, a kind set of eyes to look at yourself, give things a try, and don't be afraid. Don't think of the negatives, like I'm going to make a fool out of myself, I'm going to do that. Those are self-fulfilling prophecies. Think about, I'm going to talk to 10 people, and I'm going to get someone to let me help them get this money. Or whatever business you're choosing, that you're going to go out and you're going to take that emotional chance, because that is how you can be successful. I know it's hard, I know it's not easy, but I also know that you can do it, because we are all equipped to do these things. So you want to look for a business that resonates with you in the core, not where you're forcing it, where it really resonates with you, that you think that it's a meaningful business, you think that you could see yourself doing it, it involves skills that you have natural to you, and then you could do it. And just don't let that little voice inside you talk you out of it. Don't let your brother-in-law that doesn't want you to be successful because he'd just be jealous talk you out of it. Don't let the fear talk you out of it. Go there, be brave, and do it. And just try. Often things don't work out the first 2 or 3 times, but when you keep at it, often they do work out and they become second nature. So this is Attorney Bob Diamond. I'm wishing you the greatest of success. I'm wishing you to be happy and fulfilled and peaceful and to sleep well at night and to do well for yourself and your family. So that's the message for today. If you like this, want to learn more about my thoughts and about investing, especially in real estate and business, then please like and subscribe for more, and hopefully I will see you next time. This is Bob Diamond, over and out.